If you a Sixers fan, you want Joel Embiid and Paul George to stay on the 76ers, stand up. This man, Kendrick Perkins, talking about, I would trade them for a first round pick. But he can't trade them right now because they're on a contract.
But Perk, if there's anything that we've seen in the game of basketball right now, how fast and what style of play do the Knicks play?
For yearly pay, and I wouldn't trade Paul George or Joel Embiid. You heard him in the interview. He said, I feel good right now. He said, I played my hardest.
How fast and what style of play does Detroit play? How does Oklahoma City play? How does San Antonio play?
My knee feels good. Joel Embiid went through so much.
I know we lost, and I know that's not the right mentality to have. But, for me, this was a success.
And he was still playing on his knee. Mind you, they beat the Celtics.
We came into the season thinking that, there was not much left.
They beat the Celtics.
Based on the last 2 years, and now I'm sitting here, not even worrying about my knee.
We've seen how Joel Embiid played. We've seen how these teams in the East, the Boston and the Knicks, focused on Joel Embiid being inside the game, double teaming him, and just not being able to guard him.
Everything is speed. It's pace and space. Where does Joel Embiid fit in the new style of basketball? I don't know.
Stand at the facts. Paul George, he was averaging 4 3-pointers probably this whole playoffs.
And the only three people that should be untouchable is VJ Edgecombe, Tyrese Maxey, and Nick Nurse.
He was making three-pointers off the step back, catch and shoot, off the dribble. Paul George still has it. And Paul George is recovered from an injury as well. Paul George been on 4 teams his entire NBA career. And he's on his 4th team right now at the Philadelphia 76ers.
I feel like I still played as hard as I could. I fought hard. I try to give us a better chance to win. I don't know who's gonna be here. I don't even know if I'm gonna be here, but whatever happens, happens.
And by the way, it's time for Daryl Morey to go. Bob Myers just left our network. By the way, he done an outstanding job because he's basically overseeing a lot of that stuff, or overseeing what's going on with the 76ers.
But for me, I'm excited about, really getting back to myself.
And when you think about what's going on, Paul George is owed $54 million next year.
And you want to trade him? With this new generation of basketball, do not trade Paul George or Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid is owed about $55 to $56 million.
If they get traded and they don't play well, guess what? You're going to be talking about their careers. But if they stay on the 76ers this year with their guaranteed contracts with young stars like Tyrese Maxey, VJ, we've seen how well they are as a playoff team.
Last year. What's going to have to happen is that you're probably going to have to tie a first-round pick to each one of those guys in order to trade them.
They can make a little bit of room for Joel Embiid and Paul George. Keep Maxey, keep VJ. They can probably make it to the Western Conference Finals.
For a team to take them on. For as Joel Embiid, this relationship has run its course.
They can make it past the second round.
It's time for both parties to separate.
If Paul George and Joel Embiid stays, do not trade them, man. Kendrick Perkins talking about I would trade them. We've seen how they played in the playoffs. And Joel Embiid, if he was healthy, it'll be over, but he wasn't healthy.
I think it would be in the best interest for the organization, and it would also be in the best interest for Joel Embiid.
Keep Joel Embiid and Paul George for one more year.
I believe Joel Embiid needs a change of scenery.
And if it doesn't go the way ESPN wants it, if it doesn't go the way for the 76er fans or for the 76ers as a team, then do whatever, man. Go on a rant, talk about their careers, talk about a season upset, but don't trade them.
I believe Joel Embiid needs a breath of fresh air to go to another place and play, to be under another organization, to be under different leadership. At this point in time, listening to his post-game interview, I think he believes that the time is past towards him being one of those guys, a franchise guy, to help this organization get to where they're trying to go and ultimately win a championship.
If you are a GM of a team right now, are you going to trade for that? I'm not.
Yeah, with a pick.
What if he said if you attach a first-round pick to it, then would you trade for it?
I still don't know if I want that. That's $60 million a year from somebody that played. Look, the conversation is another thing. I mean, he played 38 games this season.